call off MongoDB, probably some service, pass it the coordinates, and then you've got a query that looks just like this. Find places that are near 48, 70 lat long, and that's going to give you back all places that are close to this location. There are a number of modifiers that you can add to this. You can do searches within distances, you can use spherical searches, you can use square searches, and then you can use line distances, or you can use spherical distances if you want to be more accurate in your mapping things geographically on Earth. So with V3 here, what we actually have is we've implemented the first part of our application, which is setting a particular latitude and longitude and getting back to the places that are near that. The second thing that we want to do with places is have the ability to add some sort of comments or tips on them, and we'll do that next. And I'll do that again, just using our arrays. In MongoDB, this is probably something like this. You have an array of tips, and then you just push new tips on as they come in. And the tips are actually documents themselves. They have an user or time when the tips added and the actual tip. And just a note there, the tip in this particular example is stop by for office hours on Wednesdays at 4. And if you ever are in New York, definitely stop by. We have open office hours on Wednesdays, so come by and start with you. So just to sort of refresh, right? You're going to need some indexes on this. In terms of geospatial indexes, you have to have the index in place, otherwise MongoDB doesn't know how to index the data. For the other elements, you don't have to have indexes, but you're going to end up doing table scans if you don't. So we're going to index tags, we're going to index names, and we're going to create geospatial index. And with these three indexes, we're going to be able to search by just by place name. You can actually do this in a regular expression way, sort of like Google Instant. And you can see examples there, find by name, and with a regular expression there that has also what you want to search by. MongoDB will do the right thing and pull up all places that start matching the string that you type in. Doing near searches are simple as well. And finally, you can do things like tags as well. It's not shown up here, but you can actually combine indexes. You can have a combination of geospatial as well as compound index. Finally, we've seen actually how it would work if the data was actually in MongoDB, but you need some way to sort of get that in, some way to update that. Concerning the data, it's super simple. You just build up your JSON documents, just like we did there. Maybe reading them out of a CSV file or some other database that had your different places, build up the documents and just call it insert. That would get all your basic data in there. Just a point to note, your tips would be empty, so maybe you create an empty tips array, or it doesn't even matter. You might not even need to put that field on, when you're first loading the data. Updating the tips when anyone comes in and adds a new comment or a new tip for the page is done very simply using the push operator. If you're pushing a new tip on the tips array, and that's just another document that gets pushed onto the array. So far, I think we've achieved goals 1 and 2, and we can sort of, so we've done